It just randomly starts exploding. That's it. I mean, it's either that, or for whatever ungodly, stupid reason, the thing didn't have a cooling mechanism inside of it, and it just started overheating. Superman just puts the chemicals, opens up the lid. Literally, this is what happened. Opens up the lid, puts the chemicals in this electric room where it overheats because the computer apparently doesn't have anything to cool it off, like fans or anything. And I get it, it doesn't always work. Alright, anyway. Alright, so the entire computer explodes at this point, because now it's globbed. Superman pulls out Gorman from some rubble that he was under. The other three they're going to get arrested. They're arrested off screen. And yay, Superman fixes the straightened Tower of Pisa by leaning it again, and does all these things, reverses all the stuff that Bizarro Superman did, and all is well that ends well. My final thoughts on this. Okay, you may have noticed I'm going to say it. Even in the original cut, the original recordings, I skipped over a shit ton of stuff in this movie because there's a lot of nothing. He goes to his reunion, nothing happens. He hooks back up with his ex-girlfriend. It's just... Oh, God. So, as far as the movie goes, the movie itself really, for it being such a generic, they really go, like I said in the previous thing, they really went to hell for making this the most comedic tone changing of the movies. Like I said, you had Lex Luthor with a serious issue. You had General Zod with a serious issue, and then you got this generic supervillain. Well, generic business tycoon wants to rule all this business stuff and ends up with this guy who just can literal wizard with computers. Never worked on a computer before, just the 80s, eh? So it just feels like it came straight out of a comic book. But because of the stature, it just feels like the script was written for... I don't know, like I said, Richard Donner, Jesus Christ. Richard Donner, in an interview, I linked it in the previous episode, that he said that he wanted to do Brainiac. And I don't know whether they used a copy of his script, they used his ideas or whatnot, but this feels like it was supposed to be a Brainiac movie, and he ended up with a bunch of generic characters to replace him, and Richard Pryor doing Richard Pryor stuff. Could he have done a more serious? Well, we'll never. I don't remember ever seeing him do a role that was a little bit more serious than what we get in this movie, so I don't know if he could have done a more serious one. He probably could have. I mean, look at other actors who did started off as like comedians and stuff, like Jim Carrey, or at least started as more comedic actors. And I mean, Jim Carrey did some other roles. Nothing that was my cup of tea, but and he succeeded. And he only recently came back doing the over-the-top. Well, let's admit it, Dr. Robotnik in friggin' Sonic. No, in all of his, most of his incarnations, I've seen like the cartoons, and stuff like that. He's always been over the top. So Jim Carrey really. We didn't get the chunky one, but Jim Carrey was awesome as that. This movie, yeah, it was good. Yeah, I really think if Richard Pryor's character ended up revealing himself to be Brainiac, or maybe he inadvertently created Brainiac because of the whole "this computer wants to live." He actually does make that assessment pretty much the same way. It wants to live. So, would I suggest this movie if you're curious? It's definitely not the best one. I have to watch 4 to really see where this place is in the thing. So, but yeah, I'm going to be it for me. So hopefully I don't erase this recording. So pissed off at myself for that. So, thank you for watching, and take care, everyone.